Living her life out of order, she has found her happy ending, and she has been basically in every possible situation you can imagine. We do Ask Riley on the show. You ask our faithful executive producer, Eric. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Goes through the questions, and he asks on your behalf, what do you have for today?
Hey, Riley.
Hi.
I need an outsider's perspective, and I thought of you. I have an out-of-state job offer, and my husband and I are going for it. He's always wanted to move, and I came around to the idea, but I've never lived anywhere else before. I know my family is going to be happy about me moving. I know my family's not going to be happy with me moving far away.
Not going to be happy. Okay.
Any words of encouragement or advice? I know you've relocated a few times. We have a lot to do to get the move started. I'm very scared and excited.
I think that's sometimes the best feeling, that scared, excited moment. Because for me in the past, backtrack, I've moved from Florida to Michigan, Michigan to Memphis, Memphis to Nashville, Nashville to Atlanta, Atlanta to here. So there's a lot of moving there.
5.
Yes. But for one person that's not that old, that's a lot. So I think that it's good to be scary, because I think the scared part comes right before you take that huge leap of something that's going to be big and something that's wonderful and great. As far as the family being upset that they're moving, yeah, that sucks, because I moved away when I had just moved out of my mom's house. Like, I'd never lived in an apartment by myself. I'd never lived out of state, and went from Florida to Michigan in the middle of winter. So needless to say, my mom was worried, upset, scared. I was her baby leaving. Like, I didn't even have an ice scraper for my car. I was using my brush to scrape ice off in 14-degree weather. Like, yeah, did I have the right tires? No. Did I drop the engine out of my car that year because I forgot to get too many oil changes? Yeah. So I was a mess, but I do think that on the other side of that, obviously because we're here today, there's something so big. And I think that my favorite part of exploring or discovering a new place that I've never been is I find my favorite this. Like my favorite coffee shop, my new favorite place to get my nails done, my new favorite person. So it is really, really hard to wade through that, especially if you're super close with your family, especially if it's a healthy family. But at the end of the day, you have to live for your new family. And that doesn't always mean sticking around for the old. And if you got a great job offer and all systems are a go, I live by that credo of like, oh, but what if I fall? But what if you fly? Mm-hmm. You know, and I think that you always have to take life by the and go for it. Go for it with all your heart and have no regrets. Here's my thing about this, too, is that you can always go home. You know,
True.
The DMV will be here when you get back. And I said the same thing. I did have to come home once. It was horrible. It was gut-wrenching. And I wanted to get out of there the minute that I could. And that propelled me further to get back onto the horse train. So you might miss it. You might want to come back. Either way, take the leap. You won't ever regret the chances you didn't take.
And take us on the free iHeartRadio app.
Yeah.
Which is probably the most important thing. It's also fun to see how different areas live, too.
Oh, my God, yeah. And different people. Like,
yeah.
it was crazy to me, like, going to the South and then coming, like, you know, the whole Southern hospitality. Like, they say Florida's not is the South, but it's not. Like,
now, Florida's its own country.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Like Memphis, Nashville, even Atlanta, that was the South. Then coming to the DMV, it was a whole different switch of attitude, let me tell you.
And you did it with a baby.
I did it with a 13-month-old kid. It was definitely trippy. So I always say, like, if you have that support in, like, your husband, you have a little leg up as to what a lot of people have before they move. So, I mean, I think it's going to be great. Do it.
But just bring us with, again, on the free iHeartRadio app. If you have a question for Ask Riley, the DMs are open. You can just send her one at Riley Couture. It's your morning show.